Opportunist. Meghan's cheap plot blown wide open as Duchess made a dig at Queen with 3 words. Meghan Markle made a dig at the royals with 3 words during a recent appearance, a royal commentator has claimed. The Duchess of Sussex referred to my husband's family at an event on Tuesday. But royal commentator Danielle Elsa hit out at Meghan for bringing up the monarchy as she and Prince Harry pursue new lives in the US. Ms. Elsa claimed the Sussexes seem to feel that they have to drag the royal house into things to get their point across. During the New York Times Deal Book Online Summit, Meghan insisted her calls for paid family leave in the US were not at odds with the tradition that members of the royal family do not get involved in politics. She said, "I don't see this as a political issue frankly. Look, there is certainly a precedent amongst my husband's family and the royal family of not having any involvement in politics, but I think this is. I mean, paid leave, from my standpoint, is just a humanitarian issue." Ms. Elsa questioned why the Sussexes never seemingly miss an opportunity to take a potshot at the palace. She wrote, during their Oprah interview, he offered up repeated declarations on this front including in part, "My grandmother and I have a really good relationship and an understanding, and I have a deep respect for her. I've never blindsided my grandmother. I have too much respect for her. I completely respect my grandmother's decision and I have a deep respect for her. She's my colonel-in-chief, right? She always will be." However, the question today is quite how that rhetoric tallies with the duo's latest headline-making ways. She continued, Meghan took part in the New York Times Deal Book Summit to continue to wage her campaign for paid family leave while over at Wired magazine Harry was doing his bit, taking part in a confab about misinformation and proving that even after 18 months, he still hasn't quite worked out how to position his camera for Zoom appearances. All would be well and good except for 3 words which the Duchess uttered during her Deal Book outing. Writing for news.com.au, Ms. Elsa said, "The sticking point here is not her views on supporting new mums and dads, because on that she's spot on. Insert all the applause she very rightly deserves here. Oh no. The issue is the use of those 3 small words, my husband's family. Why for the love of all of Meghan's Lorraine Schwartz diamonds did she go there? Meghan is a highly intelligent woman with a degree from one of the US top 10 universities and an entire army of aides to prepare her for any sort of oratorical combat. So why go the easy, cheap route here and use this opportunity to drag her husband's family into the mix? Likewise, the strength of her case is more than sound, so why did she feel the need to make a comment that had a suspicious whiff of a dig about it? Ms. Elsa compared the Sussexes to someone who hasn't quite gotten over their ex and manages to drop their name into conversation with infuriating regularity. She said, "What I also don't understand here is why, when Harry and Meghan should be focusing on building their new brand and company in charity, they still seem so fixated on defining themselves in opposition to an organization that should be firmly in their rearview mirror. The Sussexes have the focus, zeal and perfect blow dries, well, she does, to make it as players on the US stage if they are not there already. It's time for them to move on and to leave the Windsors in the past." Meghan has recently called and written letters to US politicians calling for paid family leave. However, the Times cited a palisade as saying the Duchess is using her title out of context, while another courtier told the newspaper the intervention was outrageous. Harry and Meghan are living in California after quitting royal duties last year. California